Everybody, martial arts guy here again. I know this has been a while since my last review, but I've had a lot going on in my life. I've been really busy. I've got work, school, my martial arts classes, catching up on my favorite TV shows, fan fictions I'm writing, comic books I want to write, my nervous breakdown. Yeah, a lot's been going on. So, I'm here today to review a movie for you. Now let me start with this. What do you think about archery? Me? I love archery. I think it's an amazing martial art. It requires focus, discipline, and is still in use to this day. Hell, some of my favorite comic books have archers in them. I love to read both Hawkeye and Green Arrow. One of my favorite TV shows of all time is Arrow. Daredevil is number one, but that for another time. So today, I thought I would review the movie War of Arrows, a Korean and martial arts movie. Now, bear with me, folks. This is the first Korean film I've ever done on this show. I love Korean martial arts movies. I love Korean action movies. City of Violence, The Man from Nowhere, or The Suspect, Old Boy. Yeah, the list goes on. I'd name them all, but I can't remember. So, today, let's just sit back and enjoy the movie. Our movie opens up with an attack on a palace and two children running from the oncoming soldiers. The children are then rescued by their father, but they have to leave immediately and leave their father behind to survive. Okay, so the movie begins with our hero and his sister watching their father being brutally murdered. Okay, great job for an action movie. They make it to a friend of their father's, where he offers them sanctuary, where they can be safe from all his enemies.
Did you witness his death?
He even agrees to teach the children archery, so that they may become strong and one day face the men that killed their father. Years have passed, and the young man has now grown into a brave archer, with incredible aim to take on even a moving animal.
I told you we'd get her!
So yeah, since this is a Korean film, it follows the tropes of several known Korean films. As a matter of fact, I have a checklist right here on my iPad. Let's see. Korean action movie checklists. Tons of crying, tons of violence. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Ah yes, hero might die at the end. That happens a lot in more Korean films than you'd care to know. Oh, but I promise I'm not going to spoil the movie for you. What are you saying? Of course I'm going to spoil it for you. That's why you're watching my show. When the son of the man that took both him and his sister in asks for the blessing to marry his sister, he refuses, believing that they are going to ruin both of each other's lives.
Butcher or something. Yeah, butcher would be good. Or,
After that, he decides to practice his archery alone
hold it up like a
and be
mountain.
alone in his
Pull
thoughts.
it curled up like the tail of a tiger.
you suck. You haven't hit the target once. God, stormtroopers have better aim than you.
The next day, on the day of the wedding, he decides to leave the village for a while, but not before giving his sister her wedding present.
Well, I stand corrected.
But no sooner than that, the village is attacked by Manchurian raiders!
Ah, jeez. You try to have a wedding, but then the Manchurians invade. God, who hasn't invaded Korea? The Mongolians, the Chinese, the Manchurians, the Japanese, the Chinese again, the Russians, the Japanese again, us, Korea. You have been invaded one too many times. Wow.
But our hero tries to save his sister and the village, but sadly he's spotted before he can do anything. But he's okay, folks! And after freeing himself, he sees the destruction that the Manchurians caused, and they have taken both his sister and her fiancé, and now he's decided to get them back. The Manchurians then decide to find who killed their men, and it leads them to this village.
And then the next moment, he disappeared. And then the arrows came flying in again. Why aren't you killing me?
Because my bow's purpose is not to kill.
I mean, you're a pretty badass archer, but that threat's not really that good. This is a threat.
You tell him I'm coming! And hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!
At the river, the Manchurians have brought the captured villagers, and told them that once they cross the river, they can never return, or else they'll be labeled traitors by their kingdom. But they said that if anyone wishes to leave, now's the chance. And they seem like good guys. Of course they'll let them go.
Trick to test us.
Though the archer had been successful in saving his village, he finds out that his sister is still in the main Manchurian camp, and he sets off to find her. But he is not alone, as he has both his two best friends and his future brother-in-law to accompany him on this journey.
So now our hero, his two best friends, and his sister's future husband are going to band together to rescue her from the Manchurian camp. This is sounding a little bit like The Searchers. Wow, 2 Western references in one review.
They make it to the Manchurian war camp, and they decide to wait till nightfall to rescue the captured villagers, and rescue the hero's sister. They cause chaos to draw the guards away from them. He finds his sister is about to be killed by the Manchurian prince, but he has come to save her, like he always has.
Who the hell are you?
Now all that's left is to deal with the prince.
For holding up so long.
Alright, bad guy's dead, girl saved, we're all good, we can all go home. What? There's still more to this movie? Okay. Keep going. Bad guys want revenge now. Okay, cool. I can roll with that.
With his sister safe and the bad guys dead, he's now decided to make this into a game of 10 little Indians. With the bad guys dead, he is now free to meet up with his sister and her fiancé, and live happily ever after. Or is he? It turns out the last bad guy is still alive, and he's going to kill him! Even though he is faced with death, he removes the arrow to save his sister, as any brother would. But it's too late. He is dying of his injuries.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. These damn Korean movies, they just make you cry, don't they? And so, that's The War of Arrows. That is a good film. Now, if you want a Korean action movie that you can enjoy, it's a little long, but, still enjoy, I'd say War of Arrows is a good choice for you. If you want to pick a more brainless Korean action movie, pick Company Man, City of Violence, The Man from Nowhere. It's pretty good. So, with this in mind, thank you everybody for being patient with me, and I'm really grateful to have fans like you. I'm on Twitter now. Follow me at GoodrowMichael. And just want to let you know, I've had a lot of fun doing this. I'm the martial arts guy, and I gotta go to class.
Shot to the heart!